Okay, so I want to have a quick discussion about Plecos. I'm just hoping that I can actually get a Pleco in this video. If I can't get the Pleco to come out, I'll give you guys some B-roll if I can even get that. But this is a video about Plecos, and this is actually a good video. Normally when I make a video about Plecos, I complain about how they're overpriced. I complain about how they're always hiding, like now. I complain about how they produce so much waste. But today I want to talk about how I kind of misunderstood Plecos, and they're not as bad as I like to make them seem because I just misunderstood them. So this is my 125 gallon African cichlid tank, and we have a bristlenose Pleco in this aquarium, and this is the most active Pleco out of all my Plecos. That's why I'm hoping that I could get some footage of this guy in this video. So he spends his time in his tank, and I'm pretty sure he enjoys this tank because I purposely grow algae for my African cichlids. We have some really nice algae. I see green, I see purple, I see hairy algae, all different types of algae growing on those rocks. So I know he enjoys it. He's always grazing. He's the only Pleco that I can see every day. Like I said, I just hope he comes out for this video. But yeah, today I want to talk about how I've misunderstood Plecos. I always complain about Plecos and the fact that I never see them, but one thing I didn't consider is that I didn't really put those Plecos that I don't see in a correct environment. All fish adapt and respond to their environment. The behavior that you get from your fish is based on their environment. These fish are smart, they're responsive, and they're simply responding to their environment. The Pleco in this aquarium is more active than all my other Plecos, and I'm asking myself, why is this? At first I thought it was because it was more algae, but in my 350 I have more algae than this, and I have two Plecos, my most expensive, my Green Phantom, and I also have another bristlenose Plecos that I never see. So it's definitely not the algae causing this guy to come out. Why is it that the Pleco in this aquarium comes out more than the rest? And then it hit me. The tank mates. This Pleco in this aquarium shares a tank with juvenile African cichlids. These guys can be aggressive, but as juveniles, they're definitely not that bad. Every now and then when a Pleco is out, the babies will go and pluck at it, but nothing serious. Now consider the tank mates with my other Plecos. In my 350 gallon aquarium, we have Central and South American cichlids. Most of these guys are adults. And these guys are just ruthless. If they see a Pleco, they will attack it. Even if they've been living with that Pleco for all their life. When that Pleco comes out, they're going to attack it. And this is something big with Plecos. All fish, like I said, they respond to their environment. If you have a Pleco with aggressive fish, he's not going to come out because the fish are too aggressive. And it's crazy because I've been a fish keeper for so long. I've hated Plecos because they've been so nocturnal, but I never put two and two together. The reason why my Plecos are so nocturnal, the reason why I don't see them, is because I keep them with aggressive tank mates. If you keep a Pleco in a more peaceful environment, that Pleco will be more active. I noticed this also in my 210 gallon aquarium. I have like 5 fish in that tank. I have 2 peacock bass, I have an Oscar cichlid, a jaguar, and I have a male bristlenose Pleco. That bristlenose Pleco is out every day. I can see him whenever well, not whenever I want to, but every now and then I go to the tank and I can see him. And he comes out every day, and that's because those peacock bass, they don't bother him. He's big enough not to be eaten, and those fish are just not aggressive towards him. And because of that, he has no problem coming out. Again, when we look at the fish in my 350, this is a very aggressive aquarium. And if I was that Pleco, I would be hiding too, because if I come out, I don't want to be attacked. So the reason why our Plecos are so just scary, and the reason why they hide so much, is probably because we're keeping them with the wrong tank mates. These fish are generally peaceful. So if you put a peaceful fish with aggressive fish, of course you're going to get bad results. Now of course Plecos, they are nocturnal, so they won't be extremely active like these African cichlids. However, if you put them with the right tank mates, you'll at least be able to see them once a day compared to me seeing my Green Phantom once or twice a month. So basically, if you want a Pleco that doesn't hide all day and a Pleco that is more seen in your aquarium, you simply have to find a Pleco that fits the temperament of your aquarium. And this is honestly pretty embarrassing. I've been a fish keeper, like I said, for years. And you would think something as simple as making sure you get an aggressive fish for an aggressive aquarium would have came naturally. But I guess for me, I just thought that these fish were nocturnal and that being that they hid anyway, it wouldn't matter. But it definitely does matter. So for example, in this aquarium, I have my Green Phantom. He's more peaceful. If he was in a more peaceful aquarium, no doubt he would be more active. In this aquarium, I need somebody that's more aggressive, perhaps a vampire Pleco. I've seen videos of those fish being very territorial. You have rhino Plecos, you have common Plecos, these are all plecos that are known to be more aggressive. And it's really simple. If you have an aggressive aquarium, you need an aggressive pleco. If you have a semi-aggressive aquarium, you need a semi-aggressive pleco. And if you have a peaceful aquarium, you need a peaceful pleco. It's common sense, but I've looked over it so much because, you know, we look at plecos as fish that don't really participate in a hierarchy. While they won't participate in a hierarchy, they will be affected by the aggression. Just like these bala sharks in this aquarium. These guys, they don't participate in the cichlid hierarchy, but they are affected by the, look at that, see my feste just chased that bala shark right there. They are affected. They're just not as badly affected as the plecos because they're fast and they're able to get away from it. Maybe they are badly affected and it's just because they're out, it doesn't bother me as much. But yeah, that's something that we can't fail to remember. Fish have to be paired based on their temperament, and the same thing goes for plecos. If you give a pleco an environment that is suitable, you will get better results. And shockingly, that is the truth. So perhaps I will be taking out my green phantom, put them in, and maybe my 210 that is a little bit more calm, and I'll be looking for a more aggressive pleco. But yeah, everyone, that's just something that I learned. Like I said, pretty embarrassing that I didn't already notice. But yeah, hopefully it helped you guys, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.